Hey, I'm James Bell. I'm President and CEO of the Broken Arrow Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development Corporation. And here we are at Stony Creek, where it's all going to happen on December 10th. The state of the city with City Manager Michael Spurgeon. Michael, welcome to Stony Creek.
Could be more excited. I mean, this is where we've had the last couple of years, and I just get this feeling of anticipation. It's still just a little over a month away, but there's so much left to do. But I'm so excited that we get a chance to talk about it again.
You bet. Well, last time you talked about how Broken Arrow is ascending to new heights, about how we're moving toward this new level of prosperity. Could you talk a little bit more and about what you're going to be talking about?
Well, I did. As most folks that have been to the state of the city know, I always like to start the presentation off with a lighthearted, humorous type video or something that actually kind of brings everybody together. And obviously, I've got a great video to open. Plus, we have a second video that's going to kind of dovetail together, and people will understand when they see it. But you think about some of the accolades that we've received in the last few years, mainly as being one of the best cities in the country to live in. I think based on the decisions our community has made at the city, the school district, the chamber, and EDC, along with a great citizenry in this community, we're ascending to new levels. The support of this community, the support of the business organizations, who really I'm going to be speaking to on behalf of the council in December, is very important. So we're going to be talking about the fact that one of the goals the council had when I got here is that we want to have this vision of creating growth and prosperity opportunities all across the city, not just the Rose District, but everywhere, not just North Broken Arrow, but there's so many other opportunities. And what has happened is that we have set in place a great foundation for making sure we have potable water, sanitary sewer, stormwater, and we have a program for bond packages, which actually we'll be talking about next year, but I will be mentioning it. So really now, how can we bring our community together and make sure that everyone experiences that growth and prosperity, James?
Yeah, you bet. So you've planted the seeds then for that growth over the last 10 years or so. I'm with you all the time, and so I know about these, but could you talk about that further?
Oh, absolutely. So obviously the Rose District is now 15 years old, and so there's a need to go back in and do a master plan update to look at those successes and also see where there's other opportunities for additional private investment within our community. Then you go down to our Innovation District. The infrastructure for the park is just about completed. We've already had the announcement of one business, and I think 2026 is going to be a great year for additional announcements. Then you go to other parts of our community, the amphitheater. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. Also, NSUBA now having the opportunity to be a traditional four university. Creek 51. I mean, there's so much potential for Creek 51. Then you look at the northeast part of our community where there could be manufacturing, industrial, in addition to the housing that's happening out there. So at some point in the next 20 years, all that growth and prosperity, which is happening now to some degree, is all going to come together. And that's exactly what the council has said, is we want every part of our community to feel like they have access to services, that we're creating more higher paying jobs so people can stay here in Broken Arrow. And so that's going to be the focus of my presentation, is all the great things that are happening, what's on the horizon. And once again, it takes all of us. It takes a chamber, it takes your team, it takes the city council, it takes the citizens, because we can't do it alone. And it's been wonderful the last 10 years. And so I'm going to talk more about it, try to get it all in about 45 minutes, which is kind of hard.
That's fantastic. It does take all of us for that growth. And so be here on December 10th at Stony Creek. But to get here, you have to register. Registration's open now. You're about a month away, December 10th, right here at Stony Creek for the State of the City with City Manager Michael Spurgeon. See you there.